It used to be hard for this family to run and play in their yard. That big pooch left its business all over. Dad would spend his time cleaning up puppy messes. Now, I make sure the yard is clean so they can play without worry. Yes, there really is a poop fairy.
Frida's Cleaning Service is a small family-owned business established in 2003. With over 17 years of professional, high-quality, and greatly satisfied service, Frida's Cleaning Service will get the job done. Specializing in sanitizing your home, business, post-construction, and commercial cleaning, no job's too big or small. See for yourself and give us a call, 567-249-9172. Frida's Cleaning Service. Our reputation is always spotless. Do you have questions about buying or selling a home, not sure if you're qualified? Your local real estate agent, Antoinette Ware, is here for you. Do you live out of town, moving out of town, or looking for investment property? Well, let's work together and make it happen. Antoinette Ware can be reached at 419-917-6258. The name you know, celebrating over 20 years. Serving Toledo and surrounding areas.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live, it's time for the silky smooth sounds of Smooth Tim and Her Majesty herself, Queen Silvy.
Hey, it is Smooth Tim, and thank you so very much for dropping by and spending your Thursday evening with us on the Now You Know show. Just so you do know, it is my pleasure to bring to you the world's sexiest granny over here, my favorite comedian, the Queen herself, Queen Silvy.
Well, you got that right. Hey, because it is me, Queen Silvy, on this terrific Thursday with the Now You Know show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim. How are you today? Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are in this great world today. Yes, I am in for it. You are all in for it. Because we have some super greatness in store for you. But first, hey, how are you, Smooth?
I'm doing terrific on this Thursday evening, Queen, and how are you doing?
As always, I'm supercalifragilistic.
Expialidocious, I suppose, is 24/7, 365. Queen Silvy, you are always simply...
I know. Amazing.
Yes, you are.
Suck it now. Because it's true. I am amazing. But you are amazing, Smooth. You are amazing. We have some amazing kings and queens bringing us some inspirational, encouraging, motivating. It's simply...
It's a potpourri of entertainment, Queen.
You got that right. It's a potpourri of entertainment, all coming from the heart, just for you. So you do have time to be kind and spread the word for someone else to come on in and get the super greatness we have in store for you. That's right. Later on in the show, we will have the Now You Know show question of the week. That's where my good friends, my good kings and queens, video in their answer to the show question of the week. Then we end the show with a special video showcase that my good man Smooth here will provide some clues for. What? Say? Smooth will provide some clues.
Maybe.
That's right. Before we recap and reveal just whom, what this is all about. But before we get to that, what I'd like to do at this moment is give some shout outs to my friends, my good kings and queens all over the world, like you, Pepper Gomez, and Wake Up Music. Wake Up Music rocks. Holistic health advocate Marva Riley, Marie McKenzie and the International Sexual Assault Recovery Institute, Carmen Jewel and Massage Therapy by Carmen, Simone Enterprise and Entertainment Company and the Simone Family Foundation, A Journey Through Healing with Beatrice Crawford, Daniel Lee.
Shout out to you.
Kinsey Petiniot, Queen Jenna, Queen Ashley, Follette Clark, and Kennette Rawls.
Shout out to you.
The Helen Myers, Peace Myers, Corey and Casey Petiniot, and Joan Mercer.
Shout out to you.
To Queen Aaliyah, Asia, Tay, Maya, Camille, and Dejour.
Shout out to you.
To my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren. They just buzzing all around like little bees.
Shout out to you.
Jonathan Easley, Lee Allen Sr., Wade and Katrina, Melvin and Teresa, Kaki, and Mike.
Shout out to you.
To Queen Sonia, Kaki, Shanika, Alana, Brianna, and Precious.
Shout out to you.
To Nancy, Delia, and Chrissy from Fort Worth, Texas.
Meow. Meow.
That's right. To Ryan and the All-American Boys, Matt and Tracy and the All-American Girls. Oy.
Shout out to you.
You know it's time for me to take a pause for the cause and clear my throat. Just one moment, please. Ooh. Oh, it's just so releasing. You really must try it. Don't knock it. But to Pamela Anderson, C. Shirley Franklin, Patricia Wilhelm McGiffin, Renita Easley, Gold Rosa, Donna Ferry, and Pam Bailey.
Shout out to you.
To my good friends in Africa, Amy Kanima, Websterito, Hostile Flow, Hero Boy, and Princess Arielua.
Shout out to you.
Sabrina Williams, Pinky Herman, Sassy Savage, Robin Taylor, and DJ Team Broke 100.
Shout out to you.
To my good friends in United Kingdom, Beth Lambert, Nicola Jones, Bethany Jones, and Kate Cross.
Top of the day, mate. Top of the day, mate.
Lorenzo Gabaniza, Christine Lewis Anderson, James and Audrey, Series Edition, and Nana Linda Hartley.
Shout out to you.
To Edith Verhoek, Queen D. Brown, Sandra and Ben Johnson, Melody Gore Dobbs, Brian Pearson, Miguel Montebon, and my good friend, Joe Maz.
Shout out to you.
That's right. Hey, listen, if you would love to be shouted out, if you have someone you love for us to represent and shout out, we'll hook you up 3 days a week. Every Tuesday with the multiple award-winning The Queen Silvy Show. Every Wednesday with Tim's Tidbits. And again, every Thursday with the Now You Know Show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim. As we aim to bring the best in live entertainment, talents, topics, and resources from around the world just for you. Check out this resource. And when we get back, you already know the ball is going to be rolling with super greatness we have in store for you on the Now You Know Show.
How you doing? This is Troy from Wanda's Weave and Wig Emporium. And this week, we're having our Wacky Weave special. That's right. No matter what color, no matter how long, we keep all our extra extensions and put them into your hair and give you a whack-ass weave. That's right. So it's Wacky Weave Week at Wanda's Wig and Weave Emporium. So you come on in and get your head whacked up. So all your people looking and saying, "Ooh, girl, where'd you get that whack-ass weave?"
You know, I ran into a couple people where I said that very thing, like, "Ooh, girl,
Where'd you get that whack?
Where'd you get that whack ass weave from?" And
you
when
paid
they tell
for that, right?
hey, so it was theirs, right? I mean, you want to sell and want to go hook up on some whack ass weave? Well,
I wonder.
gotcha. On this terrific Thursday, the Now You Know Show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim. I told you, you do have time to be kind and spread the word for someone else to come on. and get the super greatness we have in store for you. And we're going to get that super greatness going right now with Pamela Anderson, who's making a difference worldwide, making a difference within the community, bringing awareness to all Alzheimer's and dementias in conjunction with the Alzheimer's Association and the Queen Silvy Show. Get ready. Let's get it on with You Are Not Alone. Dementia Talk with Pamela.
Hello, and I hope your day is going well, and I thank you for watching. You Are Not Alone, Dementia Talk with Pamela. Now, I am Pamela Anderson, and I'm a former caregiver for my mom, Michele Boyd, who had dementia. And my brother John, he is living with dementia. Well, I am also an advocate for the Alzheimer's Association. That means I generate awareness and funds regarding the Alzheimer's disease and all other dementia. Well, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Now, sharing your stories and other information about the Alzheimer's disease and other dementias is doing something that you and I love to end Alzheimer's. Now, Alzheimer's does not discriminate. Now, that means anyone who has a brain is at risk of developing the Alzheimer's disease. Now, Hollywood icon Danny Glover shares his heartbreaking Alzheimer's dementia diagnosis story. He shares this story with us. So let's take a look.
I'm too old for this. Danny Glover is a bona fide Hollywood icon with nearly 200 acting roles in film and television. But after nearly 40 years in the limelight, at 79 years of age, he's now facing a life challenge he never expected.
I've been diagnosed for
Alzheimer's, slowing his movement, his speech, and memories. Do you fear losing your memories? Is that hard?
I'm sure as it advances, things are going to be different and changing.
What do you have that you still want to contribute?
There's a great deal. A big deal is talking to young people and their responsibility.
You've got a lot to say.
It was, well, a lot to learn as well.
In the hope of glory and good, I look without fear ahead.
Now, by sharing his Alzheimer's diagnosis story, this will validate the disease. It will also help to generate awareness and funds, and it will also help to find a cure. And this way, we can hope to end Alzheimer's and all other dementia. Now, so how much do you know about dementia? We'll find out next week when you tune in. Now, this is Pam, and I thank you for listening to me, and I can be reached on my Facebook support group page. You Are Not Alone, Dementia Talk with Pamela, and I do want you to remember that you are not alone.
Thank you, Pam.
That was very nice and interesting. And you heard Pam say it. Alzheimer's and dementia doesn't discriminate. Any and everyone can have this. Some is being misdiagnosed right now. So I advise you to go to the Facebook group page, You Are Not Alone, Dementia Talk with Pamela. Ask questions, get the resources, information, and all that's there available. And that's interesting about Danny Glover. I like Danny Glover.
So do I. That kind of proves a double point with Danny Glover is that economically it's not a challenge for him to try to battle this disease, but it's it's a disease you're not going to win.
Yeah.
And, it doesn't discriminate against your skin color.
That's right.
It really doesn't care.
That's right. It's all out there. And hey, I appreciate you, Pamela Anderson, for bringing the awareness, bringing the information and the passion on this platform with You Are Not Alone, Dementia Talk with Pamela. Hey, we thank you so very much on this terrific Thursday, baby. Ooh, I hope you're doing great because we have so much in store for you. Like, I'm not even going to ask Smooth, is he hungry? Because he's going to say yeah. But just what?
I usually am after this segment.
You are before the segment, after the segment. You don't know in between. He's snacking too, but nevertheless, do what you got to do, right? But LP does what he does, and that's go around the United States checking out fast foods. I thank everyone who sends in recommendations for places for him to try. And yeah, he smashes it right in front of you. Then he rates it. And you be the one to decide if you want to go check it out. And perhaps, maybe you have. This week, he's at Bojangles. You heard of Bojangles before? Well, let's check it out together within his segment, LPs Flavor Review.
Down here in Knoxville, Tennessee, and I had to stop by Bojangles and see what that pork chop griller do. Look at them bow rounds. Look at the size of this biscuit. I mean, the bow rounds was nice and seasoned, First bite, you can taste the nice seasoned potatoey, but I had to hit it with that strawberry. And I mean, this strawberry jam takes it to a whole nother level. I mean, let's take the panties off this biscuit and see what that bitch do. And that biscuit was thick. I mean, look at that. Like the size of a Whopper. First bite, you can taste the nice buttery, pillowy biscuit. The meat was nice and tender, seasoned to perfection. I mean, just tastes like it missing something. It's need a sauce, so I had to hit it with that strawberry jam, man. And I'm telling you, you can't go wrong. I mean, 8.5 all day. Well worth it.
Mm-hmm. 8.5 all day.
He was smashing that sandwich.
Yeah, he was smashing it. But smashing, crashing, eating it ain't got nothing on Smooth Tim.
Okie dokie.
Smooth Tim will hook up a real pork chop sandwich because that there looked like it came frozen in a bag and they heated it up like bing. But no, if you want the real, you want the flavor. You don't need no jelly or nothing on it. Smooth got my back, right, Smooth?
If you say so, Queen.
Oh, without a doubt, I know this. But we thank you, LP, for coming aboard the platform, bringing it, giving some examples and of things that people can get. In fact, you guys can go and get a whole nother level of greatness from LP's Flavor Review on his YouTube channel, LP's Flavor Review, and check it out and get connected, if you will. So, you know that at the end of the show, we have a special video showcase. And Smooth, this is a perfect time to give a couple of clues as to whom this special video is about.
I've been thinking about that. A couple of clues, huh? How about number one clue is don't get stressed out.
Okay.
Second clue is this particular feature is from a group of individuals out of Delta, Ohio, actually, but probably be better known around the Toledo 419 area. Actually in demand around the Toledo 419 area. So there's your two clues.
Oh, let us all begin, shall we? Hold that thought. Keep it thinking. Smooth's going to want you to cheat.
No.
But hold that thought because there's a couple more clues that he'll be giving before he recap and reveal. But right now, why don't we get our groove on, get our blessings on from superstar Kayne Petiniot, who's born blind and autistic. He is a man of God, a superior songwriter. Oh my goodness. If you don't know, you'll find out. We'll direct you to it. Right now, he gets words. Oh, I don't know. What is he doing? Words or music today? I guess I'll find out so I can say now I know, huh? Well, let's find out together within his segment, God's Word to be Heard with Kayne.
God bless each and every single one of you brothers and sisters. This is Superstar Kayne Petiniot here with another fantastic edition of God's Word to be Heard. So, I know I normally would do a song for you guys today, but I really heard something recently, and I really feel like it would be interesting to share with you guys. So, do me a favor and close your eyes and imagine something for a minute. Imagine you're about to take a ride on the world's most biggest, longest, and highest roller coaster, right? And you're about to get on the ride, but suddenly you don't feel a need for your seatbelt. The guy says, who owns the ride, "Excuse me, sir, or ma'am, I'm going to need you to put on your seatbelt. We're about to start the ride." And in your heart and mind, you don't feel like you're going to die, so you don't need it. And you tell the guy, "I'm okay, sir. I'm not going to die. I don't need the seatbelt. I'm good." The owner says, "Excuse me, you need that seatbelt, or I can't let you ride this ride, because if you fall off this ride, you will die." You finally give in and say, "Okay, you know what? That's fine. No problem. I'll put on my seatbelt." So the roller coaster starts, you get up the hill, and suddenly you feel the need to take off your seatbelt, and then what do you know? You fall off the ride, and you die, just like the man thought. I want you to think about something for a minute, because this is not about roller coasters. This is really about Jesus. Now, we should know in life is a huge, big roller coaster, and Jesus is one thing we cannot survive without. How many of us are always trying to go through life without our seatbelt, without Christ? Because we don't know what's best for our lives. Just something to think about for you guys. I love you. Thank you so very much for listening. You guys can find me on Facebook, Kayne, Kayne, Petiniot, Petiniot, YouTube under Kayne, Kayne, the Christian rapper, also on TikTok and on Messenger. I love you guys. Thank you so very much for listening, and God bless you.
Yeah, thank you.
That
Thank
was
you,
a
thank
good
you, thank
message. And I appreciate that, Superstar Kayne Petiniot, indeed. You guys, you need to follow Superstar Kayne Petiniot, especially on the YouTube channel, Kayne the Christian Rapper, and get yourself hooked up with some great music. I mean, fantastic music. Music that is so moving with the words, and then moving your butt because that beat. I'm telling you, that beat will do it. With Kayne.
Yeah, he is a potpourri of entertainment all on himself.
All by
isn't he?
himself, a multi-talented young man doing it, and we are honored indeed.
Yeah, thank you,
I hope
Kayne.
you are too. Now, you know, Smooth gave a couple of clues as to whom the video showcase at the end of the show is all about. So, Smooth, give us some more clues.
More clues, huh? Okay. The particular featured video actually is a reggae jam funk fusion band. They got a real interesting sound that kind of gives a Caribbean vibe, but
I like that.
more of a jazz fusion because multiple artists up on the stage. They have a couple of guitars, saxophonists, keyboardists, the whole bunch. Yeah, it's a big group.
Ooh, I
You gotta
like me
like
some saxophone.
And let me think here. How about the last clue? And this is directed toward the name of the song, is Something New for Your Head.
Something new for your head. Oh, shall we all begin?
I hate it when it does that sound.
Did you gather all that up? Do you know who it is? Well, Smooth does. But in a few moments, he's going to recap it, and he's going to reveal just whom that is he's talking about. But right now, let's get it on with the multi-talented, creative, visionary Kaptain Krunchflakes. Because, hey, listen, Krunchflakes really is serious about the game, about what he does. And you're going to see his name in the credits of plenty of cartoons and movies and things because he has a skill that is for all of that. Right now, we are to give the skill of Kaptain Krunchflakes Krunch Kove.
1, 2.
Man, you got crunched
Oh,
already.
you certainly was crunched. I like that. You know, his music is some of everything. I mean, you can sure pop your butt to it, but you can also get a good cardio listening to that and just moving parts of your body with that music. It is so fantastic. I mean, you can go right now on all the music social media platforms and get connected with more music, a variety of music from Kaptain Krunchflakes. And we advise you to do that if you will. I mean, come on, music is powerful. There is something for everyone, and he is so versatile. So going to get connected if you will on this terrific Thursday. Ooh, I'm excited to find out just who the video showcase is all about. So Smooth, recap that sheesh.
Oh, do I really have to recap? Okay. I told you number 1, don't get stressed. Told you number 2, this particular group is out of Delta, Toledo, Ohio area. Delta's over by our airport, by the way. And which makes it easy for them to access to your near neighborhood or your city should you enjoy this video. Secondly, they are a reggae, jam, funk, fusion type band that you're going to enjoy, multi-instrumental. And I said the song has to do with something for your head. No, it's not marijuana or some type of other drug, no, particularly.
Throw that bottle away, you hear it?
Or through the bottom of that bottle. Anyhow, hey, the name of the artist is the Keep It Casual Band. And the name of the song is Fresh New Beanie.
Ooh, Keep It Casual. Listen, these guys is super bad. Multi-talented. Everyone in the band has such skill. Oh, it's explosive if you go and see them live. We saw them live
just
last
recently,
week.
yeah. So there's about 5, 6, 7, 8, depending on how many they can fit on the stage. They can bring it.
Man, they really do. I mean, they come in, when they come in with their instruments, you know you're in for it. You're like, damn, saxophone, the keyboard, everything but a monkey. They got it going on. You hear me? I'm loving it.
An idea. Anyhow,
they're bad, and you're in for a treat. And the song is a new beanie.
Fresh new beanie.
Fresh new beanie. Ooh, spread the word. You still got time. Come on and get this super greatness that we have in store for you. Hey, matter of fact, speaking of super greatness, if you would love to get some good inspiration, motivation, true facts, all coming from the heart just for you, you're going to love Michele Boyd's segment. But first of all, I didn't see Smooth pull out that pen. I still don't see that blue ink pen. And something to write on. That's
my blank piece of paper.
That's so important because you must make yourself a priority. Put in a little effort for yourself. So take some notes if you will, but let us all enjoy Empowering Moments with Michi.
Hey loves, welcome to Empowering Moments with Michi. I am Michele Boyd, certified life coach, women's empowerment strategist. I'm a mom, I'm a grandma. I'm that go-to person all my family and friends come to when they are facing challenges, and I am a survivor of domestic violence. I pray all is well with you, that you have been taking care of yourself, journaling, and staying hydrated, especially in all of this heat. So loves, have you noticed possibly with yourself or maybe someone else that you know, a little weight gain, especially down through that midsection, you know, the little muffin top, looks like a little inner tube. I read an article that talked about the correlation between lack of sleep and weight gain. It stated that the lack of sleep promotes weight gain by throwing your hormones out of balance. So I won't go too deep into the scientific part of it, but there are certain hormones that trigger hunger. There are certain hormones that suppress hunger. And when you are tired, it spikes your hunger hormone and it makes you crave those sugary, sweet snacks, those high density calorie foods, even fast food. Fatigue slows down your metabolism and it lowers your energy. And therefore, when you're fatigued and your energy is low, you don't even feel like trying to go exercise. You just want to go to sleep or eat. Fatigue also reduces your impulse control. So if you're tired and, you're just kind of bored and not doing anything, and it's like, you know what, I think I'll just let me go in the kitchen and just grab a snack or something like that. That's that impulse control and how fatigue affects it. Sleep deprived people consume more than 300 calories per day than people who don't get enough sleep. Sleep deprived people, their lack of sleep, their cortisol level increases. Now, cortisol also regulates your stress. It's a stress regulating hormone. When that cortisol is out of whack due to lack of sleep, what happens is it produces this fat. And somehow or another, the fat stores right in your midsection. So here you are, you're tired, you've gained weight, you don't have the energy to exercise. What can you do? First thing is, this is what we call sleep hygiene. Get yourself a good sleep routine. They recommend that you sleep at least 7 to 9 hours a night. Start planning out. So if that means that you have to be at work at 8 and you have to be up by 6, that means you should be in bed or on your way to bed at least by 10:30 at night, okay? And make sure that your sleep environment makes you comfortable. Some people like to listen to white noise. Some people like to turn a fan on, which assimilates the sound of white noise. Some people like to have a little radio going. Some people like to they like to be comfortable. They have a certain pillow. They have a certain blanket that they like. They may have certain pajamas that they like. Anything that helps them to relax. Another thing that you can do with another routine to implement into your sleep hygiene is to make sure that you start powering down at night. And what does that look like? That means start turning your lights down low in the home. That means no scrolling at least 30 minutes prior to going to bed. The rays from the cell phones, what it does is it keeps our brain waves going. And that way we don't have our brain doesn't get a chance to slow down, power down in order to rest. The idea is to go to sleep restfully and not exhausted. So loves, get that good sleep. Start so that you can have some energy, so that you can start doing those exercises, change a little of what you eat here and there, and definitely that little muffin top will go away. I am Michele Boyd. Until next time, loves, peace, love, and roll easy.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Peace, love, and roll easy. But while you rolling, take heed of that information, because a lot of people got that what you call muffin top, that there. A lot of people don't get that sleep. I don't know what routine or things that you do to help yourself sleep good at night. Because you gave some good things. I listen to water sometimes, fireplace sometimes, music, whatever it takes. Sometimes it just be that way. But make yourself a priority and take care of yourself. You hear me? And Michele Boyd, we thank you so much for coming aboard this platform. I'm looking forward to my homework for next week. I hope you guys are too on this terrific Thursday, the Now You Know show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim. You know, you already know, don't you? Later on, we're going to end the show with Keep It Casual. Oh, they are BAD bad. The name of the type of music, give that description again, because you did it so well.
Reggae Jam Funk Fusion Band.
Don't that just make you want to call somebody and tell them come on and join in? Well, do that if you will. Don't be so selfish and keep it to yourself. But that's what you're going to do. A Fresh New Beanie is the name of the tune, and we're going to get it on with that just momentarily. But right now, let's get some more groove, some more music going, because, you know, Phantom Frost does that. He likes you to keep you frosty. But he likes to give you a little education on what he's doing. He's so versatile with his music. So let's all get it on together and just find out what he's bringing to the platform with his segment, Studio Cuts. was hot. I was like, oh, that had me over here dropping it like it was sizzling. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
guilty.
Oh, the beats was just fantastic. I was so
I
digging
like
that.
That was a good mix.
I was trying to keep it frosty, but I was sizzling hot on that one. That was pretty good, Fantom Frost. You keep that going. Keep it groovy. I'm in line already for next week because I like to move. I like to groove, you know.
Right?
I like to pretend like I can dance. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nevertheless, Fantom Frost also has some music that's available on all the music platforms. Go get yourself connected. Fantom Frost. And in the meantime, you keep it frosty. You hear me? That's what you do. I'm so excited. I'm really looking forward to the Now You Know Show question of the week, but I'm also looking forward to jamming with Keep It Casual. That's coming up in just a few moments. That is. But right now, before we get into all that, let's get it on with some more super greatness with Kennette Rawls, who brings the spiritual inspiration and motivation, all coming from the heart, just for you. But hey, let's keep it real. This is just for her too. That's what she said. So let us all get it on with living life focused on you.
Hello, hello. Welcome to Living Life Focused on You. Tonight is July the 9th, Thursday, 2026. It is my absolute honor to speak to you guys tonight, straight from my heart to yours. Living life focused on you, and most definitely focused on me. For those who don't know me and listening here tonight for the first time, I want you guys to know I have decided to focus on myself and make a positive inspiration and a positive impact on this oh so cruel world. I have personally decided to make a difference. This week, I want you guys to focus on, the focus point is tears of expressions. Tears of expressions. Some people think tears are signs of weakness. Crying is a sign of weakness. Life sometimes will not be fair. Sometimes we just have to cry. Cry it out. Tears isn't a sign of weakness, in my opinion. Tears allows us to express our pain, our sorrows, pain, to let it all out. We just gotta let it out. Cry it out. Tears represent the hurt, the pain, the sorrow, the disappointments, tears of joy, tears of sadness, tears of faith. Don't give up and stay strong. Know that we can make a difference in this oh so cruel world. Focus on your tears of joy this week, the tears to move forward and keep your head up. I want you guys to turn to Psalms 126th chapter and the 5th verse, where it states, "They that sow in tears shall reap in joy." That is Psalms 126th chapter and the 5th verse. Also, I want you to turn to Revelations, the 21st chapter and the 4th verse, where it states the ultimate promise of eternity. And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and they shall be no more. No more death, no more sorrow, no more pain, no crying, neither shall there be no more pain. I want you guys to focus this week on those two Bible verses, Psalms 126, chapter 126 and the 5th verse, and Revelations, the 21st chapter and the 4th verse. We are going to make a difference in this oh so cruel world. We're going to cry it out, push through the pain, and overcome. I want you guys to look for me on Facebook,
Kennette Rawls. My Instagram is Miss K2U224. It is my honor to speak to you guys tonight, and I look forward to next week. Living life focused on you. Thank you.
Woo! Living life focused on you. That was outstanding. I thank you so much, Kennette Ross, because you bring it. You fill that inner void. If anybody had a little void or needed that motivation, that Christian inspiration to keep you going, keep you uplifted, there you go. How you like that?
There it is.
There it is. You're right, Smooth. And I thank you so much, Kennette Ross, for coming aboard this platform, making a worldwide difference on this terrific Thursday, baby. The Now You Know show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim. I hope you're enjoying the super greatness we're providing for you, because guess what? There's a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Hold on to it, because this is the Now You Know show question of the week. This is where my good friends, my good kings and queens video in their answer to the show question of the week is Smooth. What is this week's show question?
Well, let us find out, Queen. How about that? This week's show question is, what are good activities to keep kids out of trouble this summer?
That is interesting. Boy, I know a lot of parents and babysitters need that answer. So let's find out from Pamela Anderson, Mara Riley, and Kayne Petiniot.
Interesting, huh?
Hi, this is Pam, and I am here to answer your question of the week for Now You Know. What is a fun activity to keep your kids out of trouble this summer? Well, I'm going to suggest that right away you enroll your kids at a Boys and Girls Club. The Boys and Girls Club are excellent for kids this summer. They have indoor and outdoor sports. They have fun games, arts and crafts, just a whole lot of fun, and will occupy their time during the summer where they will not get in any trouble. Now, this is Pam, and I thank you for listening to me, and I can be reached on my Facebook support group page. You're Not Alone, Dementia Talk with Pamela. Yes, and the Boys and Girls Club is the best place for your child to be to not get in trouble.
The question of the day is, what activities would I suggest to keep kids out of trouble this summer? Something like that. But you know, most parents are working full time. Many parents have gone back into the office, those who work in an office gone back to the office to work. And even those that are working from home don't really have time to spend with the children, to take them to activities or stuff like that. So this is what I would do if I were a young parent or parent of young children. I would enroll them in camp. Yeah, it runs very expensive to enroll kids in camp nowadays. Camp is a big money making, but I think it's so worth spending, if you possibly can, the money to get the children in camp. And if it's possible, even have the bus to pick them up and drop them off. Camp plans all kind of activities for the children, that physical activities. They even learn. I know my grandchildren one of my granddaughters is going to camp. She's 6, and she's learning to swim. They paint. They do all kind of activities that keep them busy, keep the brain inspired, and at least the parents know where the children are during that time. So that's definitely one thing that I would do. Also, many cities and libraries have activities for the children through summer. You could enroll them in that. I know the YMCA, where I go to, has activities for the children at reduced price for children that are from low-income families. This is Marva Riley. I hope that helps you. What are you doing with your little ones for the summer?
So the question of this week is, what are some good activities to keep kids out of trouble this summer? Now, see, for me, I might be old school, but you can never, ever go wrong with a family cookout. If you have a huge family cookout and lots of kids for other kids to play with, I promise you that's going to keep the kids out of trouble. That's my thoughts.
Well, those are good ideas. And I think that they all should work for any child. I mean, depending on your age. 2 years, I don't know if they go to the Boys and Girls Club, but there's so many activities, camps, so many things. Smooth, what about you?
You know, there's church camps, there's Boy Scout camps, there's YMCA alternatives. As you said, there's a ton of stuff to keep your kids active and out of trouble. Now, when I was younger, ever since I can remember, June, July, and August meant that we were up at the lake at our place, and so I was out on the boat. And, you know, sure, my parents worked, but there's a marine radio in the boat, right? So it's not like if they tell you to get in, or checking up on you, that was a piece of cake. Because, no matter where you're out on that lake, they can still get a hold of you.
That's all right. You know, there's all kind of camps out there. In the Christian camp and the regular camp. And like Pamela Anderson said, the Boys and Girls Club. But, you know, I didn't go to any Boys and Girls Club or camps. I just climbed a tree and sat there and chilled out. Me and my girlfriend.
Well, we just got in trouble, you know, fishing and then trying to catch snakes and stuff like that up there.
But these days, it's very important to keep your child active and busy. And we're not talking just video games. You get their minds going and their body moving and doing so many things.
And don't follow my example.
Well, you know, it's not a bad thing to get out and go fishing and all those things too, Smooth. But some of these kids these days is, to me, in my opinion, a little bit different than the way I was back in my day, and what was available then and what's available now.
Well,
a lot of more things.
Yeah, that's a whole new segment, isn't it? Yeah. Anyhow.
So do that. Keep it up. But hey, you know what? There is more, baby. That's
more.
Right. Michele Boyd, Sylvia Wilson Elgin, and Marie McKenzie. Check it out.
Hey, Queen Silvy, Smooth Tim, and everyone. I'm Michele. I'm here to answer the question of the week, which is, what are some activities to keep kids out of trouble in the summer? Growing up, what we would do is we would go to different camps. There would be day camps. Now I notice there's all types of camps for kids to go to. There's dance camps, there's gym camps, basketball camps. So those are some things that can keep kids busy and out of trouble in the summer, okay? I am Michele Boyd, certified life coach, women's empowerment strategist. My Instagram handle is Heaven Sent Life Coaching, ATL. Until next time, bye.
Hi, thanks for tuning into this week's segment of the Now You Know question of the week. I am Queen Sylvia, and the question of the week is, what are good activities to keep kids out of trouble this summer? I think some good activities is if people are able to get their children to multipurpose centers. Especially a lot of them are free, or put them in organizations that are free for the summer, that will keep them there from the time that their parents go to work. And some of them have late evening shifts to where they can pick them up closer to 6, something like that. I remember back in the day, the Boys and Girls Club was a good, safe place for children to be with fun, supervised activities. I definitely would not say leave them home, but if you have to leave your children home, have planned activities for them and cameras in your house so you can see what's going on and what's happening, because it's really dangerous today to leave children home. It's always been dangerous, but it's more dangerous today. Thanks, Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim, for this opportunity. Again, I am Queen Sylvia. You can follow me on Facebook at Sylvia Wilson Elgin, Sylvia in the Community, and Crown Waymaker Creations. Bye.
Hey dear, I am Marie, and I'm here today to answer the question of the week, which is, what are good activities to keep kids out of trouble this summer. School is out. The days are long, and many parents are asking the same thing. How do I keep the kids busy, focused, and out of trouble this summer? So here are a couple quick ways to make this happen. Give them a sense of purpose. For older kids and teens, encourage a side hustle like dog walking or lawn mowing. For younger kids, tap into your local library's summer reading challenges or free community workshops. When they have a goal, boredom doesn't stand a chance. Next, burn that energy constructively. Lean into routine outdoor activities, whether that's organizing neighborhood sports, exploring local hiking trails, or getting them involved in youth running groups. Keep them physically active means less screen time and better sleep. Structure doesn't have to ruin the summer fun. It just directs that energy into something positive. I am Marie McKenzie, your trauma-informed nurse educator, empowering survivors and the healthcare teams who care for them. Connect with me on social media at Marie McKenzie.
Yes. I so love and appreciate you guys. You guys are so fantastic. I mean, ultra, so fantastic. I appreciate your advice, your answers, your knowledge that you give every week.
We were pretty much all on the same page. Just don't leave them at home vegging out.
Right. So, hey, that is so good. In fact, if you would love to come aboard and be a part of the Now You Know Show Question of the Week panelists, or maybe you'd like to start your own show, Smooth's going to give that information as well, how we can be followed in a moment, because first and foremost, I have to thank you. I thank you for being here, listening in, watching, spreading the word for the super greatest we provide every Thursday with the Now You Know Show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim. I also thank you, Pamela Anderson, and You Are Not Alone, Dementia Talk with Pamela, LP with LPs Flavor Review, God's Word to be Heard, that's Superstar Kayne, Petiniot, Kaptain Krunchflakes, Krunch Kove, you already know that's Kaptain Krunchflakes. Empowering Moments with Michi, that's Michele Boyd. Studio Cats, that's Fantom Frost. Living Life Focused on You, that's Kennette Rawls. Everyone that participated this week with the show Question of the Week, Pamela Anderson, Marva Riley, Kayne Petiniot, Michele Boyd, Sylvia Wilson Elgin, and Marie McKenzie, we thank you all so very much. So, Smooth, you have the floor. Tell everybody how they can come aboard and how we can be followed on social media. In fact, also, if you'd like to be a guest on the multiple award-winning The Queen Silvy Show.
Wow, that's a whole lot, Queen. You know what? We make it simple. You can accomplish all of that at one simple stop. www.thequeensilvyshow.com. There we have links to all our past shows. We also have a contact tab where you can scroll on down, drop us a message in your email, should you like to be a guest, and or if you'd like to host a segment possibly. Otherwise, you want to catch up on all of our past episodes, plus some, our YouTube page, which is simply The Queen Silvy Show. We keep it simple. We also keep it casual coming up.
That's right. Keep It Casual is a former guest of the Queen Silvy Show. Thank you, Smooth.
You're welcome, Queen.
The Keep It Casual is a former guest of the Queen Silvy Show. Fantastic guys. These guys are so multi-talented. Your feet's going to tap, your head's going to bop, your fingers going to snap or move around. And you might even wiggle your butt in the seat. You don't know because they bring it, and they bring it very well. The name of the tune is...
A Brand New Beanie.
Fresh New Beanie. That's right. That is the name of the tune to get yourself connected. And I think you can find them all on social media platforms. Just type in Keep It Casual.
The Keep It Casual band. Because I think there's some other Keep It Casual this and that's out there. So specifically the
I tell you
Keep
what,
It Casual.
I'm going to have it on my website. I'm going to have it on Facebook. Yeah. And you can go there and get connected.
You're right, on Spotify, all that stuff. They're all over the place.
They're bad, but right now they're on the Now You Know Show. And hey, before we get into that, I must remind you to love yourself. Be kind to yourself. Make yourself a priority. Put in a little effort every day for yourself. Then go and love someone. Be kind and check on people, if you will. It's hot out here. In our neck of woods, it's hot out here. And so, yeah, stay hydrated, but check on someone and make sure everybody is okay. So with that said, hey.
I guess until next week, folks. Now you know. We'll holler at you, okay?
feel like hell. And I try to fake a smile and everybody can tell. People in this world, they can be so rude. And I put on a fresh new thing, get a fresh new attitude. Might not be clean, and I'm airing my complaints so nobody's agreeing. I go find the friends who elevate my mood, and I put on a fresh new beat, got a fresh new altitude. Hey. You just can't understand. And all you wanna do is get rocks and pound the sand. Sometimes you gotta lose to learn real gratitude. And put on a fresh new beat, get a fresh new attitude. Hey. Just because together